All right, so I think we're going to start streaming now. We are hopefully streaming. It looks like we are. So this is fantastic news. All right, so I'm going to get started then. Cool. Welcome, everybody. I'm really happy and excited to be playing for the first time the Project EOS Rise second edition. Here I am in Tabletop Simulator. Again, I will do the regular caveats. Please, everybody, bear with me because this is going to be rough and dirty sort of playthrough. Whereas I just ended up getting everything in here. I think I got everything. I don't think there's anything missing. I have my rule book off to the side, but I think we're gonna be okay. I'll be using the rules book for some of the setup stuff, but yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time like going over a lot of it. I'm gonna try to keep my rambling down to a minimum and just start playing because I'm really excited to get in there and play. Um, I will tell you guys that in the second edition is full of new things. And we've removed a lot of things too that just didn't make sense. So I don't know if anyone remembers, but we sent out a survey and had an amazing response, and it was a really inclusive survey, a big survey with lots of data and people getting back to me, and I'm really happy we did that because we got to the core, I think, of this game, and the second edition is really going to be more user friendly and a lot more easy to table, and I think it's going to play a little quicker as well, um, because there's a little bit more, there's a little less decision space, but a lot more. I would say just get right to the action. So the biggest thing that's changed, if you know the first edition versus the second edition, is the removal of the progress track, as in the FRBs. So no longer are you going to have FRBs landing in the galaxy and you're going to be trying to collect them. And instead, we've leaned into the intel. So what you're going to be doing is looping the intel every time you collect intel. And when you pass the center spot, you're going to raise your progress. And you're just going to keep rotating intel every time you collect it. And this was a huge game change for me because what this allowed me to do was really balance out the rewards for, let's say, defeating alien ships, taking on cargo, going on away missions, and all these different things that you could do in the game to really sort of make it so that if you wanted to, you could lean into a strategy. Um, and the intel now is sort of the only thing that matters. So it really does simplify the game and then bring it down, and you'll see that when you get intel, there's going to be some different varieties of the amount. So in this case, you would cycle 6 if you were to capture this, and so forth. So I think there's 4, 5, 6, and 7 in that bag, and it is randomized. So let's go ahead and start the setup of the game. So we're going to drop an intel here. I'm going to flip it so we can see. We're going to drop and then we're going to drop this. And then we're going to randomly roll. This is another change actually in the game, is there's no more alien ship bag. So I'm just going to put this dice here, and that'll be for randomly rolling. So the first ship in our redeploy track is going to be a 15, which is a Vord. So that's not fun right off the start. And then we have, that looks like a 6, which is going to be a Dexter. And 13, which is Galagat. And a 14, which is another Galagat. All right, there we go. Keep that up there. So there's our sort of first redeploy ships. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set up the universe board. So just bear with me as I slide over to the rulebook because I forget the new order. So here we go. We're going to do 3 asteroid fields and then 2 Dexters, 1 Galagat, and 3 skill tokens. Okay, so here we go. 2 Dexters. Let's do those right away. I'm going to get... So the roll for location is still the same. It was a really great system. So 16 and 3. there. The other one is at 6 and 2. And now we'll do a Galagat. It's been a while since I played Tabletop Simulator 2, so 16 and 1. Oops, that's the board. Alright, cool. Alright, and then we had to do the asteroid fields. There was 3 of them. So it's like 10 and 4. Seven and 4. And we got some different shapes to the asteroid fields now, just to give a little variety. 19 and 1. It's up at the top. All right, so there's the 3, and then we said 3 skill tokens. So we're gonna go ahead and place those. 15 and 3. 2 and 5. 14 and 2. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to pop over and check out my rulebook. So I think we're going to be playing a normal, which is 3 intel to start the game. So here we go. Let's go ahead and draw our first intel. Looks like we got a 6. And that's going to go 11 and 1. And then 18 and 4. This is a 5. 18 and 4. One more. 13 and 3. Uh, 13 and 3. All right, cool. So that's all of that. Roll for location. We did all of that. Cool. Starship EOS. We can do Starship EOS now. So I will roll for location. I hope I have it here somewhere. It looks like 6 and 1. Okay, good. I'm scared that I didn't have it in there. Uh-oh. Well, that's kind of an interesting position to start. All right, so there we are, 6 and 1. And yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're going to set up the personal missions. So in the second edition, the personal missions are very much more of a gameplay pillar, meaning that there's a lot more of them. In the original game, there was only 4 per character. Now I think we're at 8, possibly 10, but we have at 8 that we've tested. And then each mission is going to be tied a lot more to sort of these objective markers, and they do 2 cool things. So let's just quickly go over them. Here we have operational efficiency. While this mission is active, you may use your stress relief cubes to augment the actions of other characters. Each time you do this, place 1 objective marker on this card from left to right. So we're going to try to remember that. And we're going to get 5 intel for completing this mission, and there's also some intel that you're going to get at the end. So we only need 1 marker for this one, which is good. I'm just going to toggle these down so that they stay down. All right, and then we have efficient design. Use a room augmentation 4 times during the game. Each time you use an augmentation, place 1 objective marker on this card. All right, so another augmentation mission. I'm going to go ahead and lock that down. These are all pretty navigational grid. Okay, warp the EOS across 4 unique sequences of consecutive systems, so numbered 2 to 3, 3, 4, 5. Each sequence must be different from the others. Place 1 objective marker each time a valid sequence, max 1 per round. So this one's a little interesting. It's going to get harder as it goes, but we have to go from like Galaxy 2 to 3 and so forth. So, and that would be 1 marker, and then kind of go from there. So we're going to lock that down. And then finally the commander. Command strike, defeat 2 Void-class alien ships where your skill dice provide the majority of the icons on the final damage card. place one marker each time you do this. Okay, cool. So killing some boards, we can do that. We're going to try to do that. So toggle lock. Perfect. All right, so there we go. That's all. I have these markers. They're not the official ones for the skill track, so just keep that in mind. All right, cool. So everything's good there. What should I talk about next? We have the funding track has been merged with the extinction track, so we have this sort of one track that goes up. That's exciting. We also have a little bit more explanations on the board for how things are done instead of like having to go to references in the manual, so that's fun too. All right, so that's pretty much it. We are starting the game. I don't have my reference cards on the table, so I do apologize for that. They are still sort of a work in progress. And yeah, I think I'm ready to play. So navigational grid 2 and 3. I'm curious if we can get that going right away. So that would be 2 and then 3. You have to fly through an asteroid field. Okay. So let's look around and think what we need to do. So these guys are all skill augment stuff, so that's going to be easy. We just got to remember to do that, especially early game. And I'll explain the augmentations and what that means in a second. It's a new feature for the second edition. Okay, so we're here. This is really good. 5 intel right away. I don't think I can take this on yet, but I wouldn't mind getting this as well. So maybe 1. Yeah, we're going to level up the pilot to get those. Okay, so planning phase is the first round in the new rulebook. So you do your planning, but not planning, sorry, your event phase. But there's no event phase the first round. And I'm just going to shuffle these cards. All right, so we're going to go straight into action. So the first action I'm going to upgrade, I'm going to do is training. So I'm going to go ahead and train with the pilot. Now notice I can put the pilot here and do my regular moves. So place your characters there and then move 1 hex, which is great. So now we've unlocked that. Now we have this idea of augmentations. Once per action, so or main action. So if somebody else took this, I can choose to augment this using one of my skill dice. You don't have to pay for it in meaning that like to replenish that skill that dice that augmentation cube is going to come back. That skill cube is going to come back at the end of the round for free, but it's not available for the turn. So you have to keep that in mind when you're augmenting things. But the augments can do pretty cool things. So in this case, I can place 1 skill cube here, roll my dice count, and if I roll at least 1 wild, I'm going to advance my skill marker 1 additional hex. Now, that's kind of tempting, but I only have 1 dice, and it's like a 1 in 6 odds. So I'm not going to bother that yet with this character. It doesn't feel very advantageous to me. But I will do that with someone else. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and have Will Shepherd here go ahead and do the same thing. So they're going to train, and then we will use an augmentation cube for Will. Will's going to throw that there. He's going to roll his 1 dice, which is roll. And he got it. That's fantastic. So he's going to go up here and get an additional dice, one of his second dice. So that was a fantastic move. And not only that, it says each time you do this, while this mission is active, you may use your stress relief cube to augment the actions of another character. Oh, I didn't use it on his support, so I didn't do it on his. That's okay. I'm not taking it back. Yeah, he's gonna be greedy that way. Okay, cool. So that was that. We don't get to place this. This one is each time you use an augmentation place. So this one's just simply using an augmentation. I think we'll do that. So I'm going to go ahead and build a room with the engineer, and we'll go ahead and use their cube to augment this. So the build a room augmentation says place 1 skill cube, reduce the cost by 1, or roll your dice count, and for each gear reduces the cost by 1. So we could roll this, and if we get a gear, it's 1. But it doesn't matter because we're getting an automatic 1 at this point anyways. So I'm just going to go ahead and build I think the launch bay for 6 credits. And I don't think I have my starting credits here. So they're supposed to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 credits. So we're going to go ahead and spend 3. I should have just kept those in the bag. So there we go, 3 credits there. There's the 6 credits. And also the engineer requires that they have unlocked, to unlock a room, I guess I should show you guys. So to unlock a room, it says build with 3 credits and this icon. So that would be this. You have to spend that as well to unlock the room. And the only person that can unlock those is the engineer. So on their track, you'll see that as certain phases, they're going to unlock those tokens. So currently right now, that's it. I'm also going to take all that back to a degree. I'm going to take, because I can't actually augment this room right now. Because the reason I can't is because my skill cubes are actually not unlocked yet. So until Emily levels up, we can't unlock that room. So she's just going to build it normally with the $3 or $6. All right, cool. And I'm sure I'm going to miss something here and there. You guys will point it out if you see it in the comments. All right, cool. So that was the room unlocked, and now we have the away missions. And I think what we're going to do at this point is go and do an away mission with the security guard, with we'll get their names right, with Neil, because I don't feel like we're getting shields at this point. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do an away mission. So we're going to go ahead and bring that away mission down here. I only have 1 dice, so I'm not going to get very far with this. But I was hoping for... Alright, so we got $1. It's not bad, I'll take it. So we got $1 for that away mission. If we had more dice, we would try to continue the sequence until it was all done. If we can complete the whole sequence, then we get 3 intel. Or we would have gotten 3 intel. Alright, so that's the away mission done. That was all the characters, first movements, so that was the action phase. And now we're going to go ahead and do the move the EOS phase. So we currently have 1 movement right here with this warp symbol on Emily's, Claire's thing. So we have 1 warp symbol, and we have our 4 afterburner cubes that we can use. So let's go ahead and make sense to go down there for our first movement. So we're going to collect this. That's 5 intel. I'm just going to drop that back there. So it's going to go to 5. And then I'm going to go warp back here for 1 cube. And I feel like we're going to go ahead and do it. So we're going to warp 1 more into the asteroid field. The asteroid field will damage us. I don't know if I shuffled this. So we're going to get 2 damage, which is awesome. It's not that much. And, oh, I forgot to put a hull marker on. So let's go ahead and damage the launch bay for 2. And then we have a alien encounter that we have to take right now. So we're going to draw 1 Dexter card. Okay. This Dexter will return back to the bag. And we're going to go ahead and do the alien encounter right away. So that's the other difference with the 2nd edition, is you just do the encounter. So we have 2 damage cards. I'm going to have everyone roll. So I'm just going to bring these all down here. We have stress relief cubes are available if we need to. And it looks like we might need to. So this was Emily. Goes down 1. I'm not going to save her. This is 2. I will save a 2. So we're going to go ahead and spend a stress relief cube to nullify that. And all I see is gears. This is not so good. So let's see what we can do. Absolutely nothing. We cannot attack this with just that. All right, so it's going to attack us. So it's going to roll dice. I have no shields. And a 2, it's going to damage us for 4 damage. Oof. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm deciding now that we're not gonna win this, or it's just gonna take way too long to win this. So we're gonna flee. So it's gonna get to attack one more time with a 5. It will hit us for another 4 damage. So I'm gonna go and take 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, I need my engine rooms. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to apply all damage to a single room and then overflow to another room. So there's our 4 damage there. And also, we look at the starting. There is no additional damage for fleeing, so we're good. So we'll flee that encounter. And I'll just put this over there. And we can continue to move now if we wanted to. And I will actually continue to move. So I'm going to go use one more cube. And I'm going to fly over here, pick up this this level up, and I think it's going to be important to level up everybody, but at this point, quick fix cubes would be good. Another room, assistance, definitely. All right, so now we've unlocked our assistance. So we'll just put these up by everybody so we know. And this will be a game changer. Perfect. So there we go. We got our assistance. And I think I'm going to call it there. I've used a lot of warp cubes. I only have 1 left, and they're expensive to get back. So I'm not going to do anything else there. So we're going to call it. And now it's going to be the aliens' turn to move. So we're going to move for the Dexters. And then we're going to move for the Galagets. So all the Dexters are going to move 4 towards the nearest intel. So that would be over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the Galagets are going to move 3 towards me. 1, 2, 3. He almost made it. Sorry, I have a new mouse too, so as you can see, things are freaky. Then, all right, so there's no encounters. Luckily, didn't get hit, which was kind of why I wanted to move away as well. And yeah, so now it would be the good question. Let me go to my rule book. Just going to go to the round. I don't think you guys get to see this here. The rule book soon. Warp. There's all my actions. Okay. Alien strike and fade, and then extinction, redeploy, refill, refresh. Got it. Extinction. All right. So at this point, what's going to happen is we're going to go here. We're going to collect 3 $4. So there's 3 $4. And then we're also going to have to deploy an asteroid field. So let's go ahead and deploy an asteroid. So it looks like 7 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. Hey, well, that's insane. Don't want to go there anymore. All right. So that was income. That was asteroid. Redeploy. So we're going to redeploy all these aliens here. I'm just going to clone this. So there's 2. All right. Let's do this. So it looks like 10 and 1. and then 5 and 2. $16 and 2. And then 2 and 5. That's going to land right on us. That's not fun at all. Okay, so landing on us, that means we have to redeploy him back there. We're going to draw a ship, and it's just going to take a hit at us. We have no shields. 2, so it missed, thankfully. Alright, so there we go. That was the redeployment phase, and now we're going to refresh everything. So we're going to draw a new token. We got 5. And we're going to draw new alien ships. So it looks like a 5, 17, 4. And if you're playing multiple players, you would be doing this simultaneously. So everybody would just sort of have like a role, and it gets filled really fast. Okay, cool. So that's it. That was year 1 done. So now we're on year 2. So now we start having some additional damage on enemy ships and so forth. So things are going to get crazy. Now, we are in a position, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, so right back to the first phase. So we're sitting in the Hawkins region. So we're going to grab a Hawkins event. We got dangerous asteroid has alerted us of an asteroid ridge belt every time this technology saves our asses. I'm grateful that scientists working tirelessly back home. Game changer, place a mining station at any asteroid field. If you have already deployed 5 mining stations, ignore this event. That is fantastic. So, because we don't have the mining room open yet, so we're going to go ahead and deploy a mining station right here. So this can go back to the bag. And now we have a mining station, and that's going to be income every round. And I was actually going to try to find a way to get the mining control room or mining command, because there's 2 asteroids right here, and I really could use some passive income. But I don't think, because the engineer is so far from having their next unlock for a room, it's going to be tough. So we'll see. Okay, but we will grab our characters back at this point. So now we just did the event phase, and now we're going to bring our characters back, and then we will do the crew action phase. So same thing. What do we want to do? Definitely want to. Oh, I need dice. Sorry, by the way. So there's 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then 2 over here. Cool. So I think Emily will be going ahead and training so that we can get that second dice and unlock. It looks like there's an actual error in the art here. I don't know if that's we have to make a note of that. This is the reversed. This is why we test. All right, cool. So that's that. So Emily's going to do that. Oh, I got to bring back the cubes that we didn't use. No one else uses a cube. Okay, cool. So Emily's doing that. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and risk getting too stressed and becoming stressed out. Also, stressing out plays differently in this game as well, and we'll get to that when it happens, because it will most likely happen. But you don't sort of lose levels automatically like we did before. It was pretty painful becoming stressed out in the first edition. This edition, it's just, you got to do something about it, or it will slowly eat away at you. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? We are going to try to get up here. We can't take it overboard yet. This is actually kind of nice. I'd like to be in a position to get the engineer to deploy asteroid fields here as soon as possible. And I'd like to also be able to fight and win. So everybody needs some dice. These things could attack. So it'd be nice to have some shields as well. So let's go ahead. Automatically, I'm going to go ahead and get a shield token. So what that does is provides me with a shield that I can put in the array. I can only store 2 shields in my array. So I might end up taking one more here. Yeah, seems like a good idea. So there's that. And then we're also going to need to repair. So we're going to go ahead and repair the EOS. So place the skill cube, repair 2 additional hull points, or roll dice. I'm not going to do the rolling of dice. So 3 hull, 1, 2, 3. And then I will augment that with a cube to do an additional 2. So there's 1, 2. All right. The launch bay, we want to repair that as well. Let's go ahead and repair the launch bay. 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is good. We got some repairs going. Let's get some training over here so we can get those skill cubes unlocked. That's going to help. And commander. The commander has 2 dice. I could do an away mission. Yeah, let's do it. Let's launch an away mission. I think I put this in the wrong spot. I wanted to repair with them. Yeah. All right, so the commander's going to take an away mission. Do I have any? Oh, I have a Claire here who can go as well. Yeah, why not? Makes sense. So that's 3 dice. Let's see what we do. Oh no. Okay, so we got 1 stress here. I'm not going to save it. We got this, which is $1. And then we get, we don't have anything else. If we had, maybe at this point, maybe it's worth doing it to get this 3 intel. So Emily has a really interesting power where her skill cubes, you can fix hull damage, but at any time, once per round, you can spend 3 cubes to change any skill dice result to the result of your choice. But that's like $3, $6, $9. But I think in order to get this mission done, I don't know, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna YOLO. It's Friday's late. All right, so there we go. 3. That means I'm gonna change this to a gear. If I can find it. There we go. That means I don't lose that. So now we have the warp, the gear, and the pill. So the gear is also going to provide me with a skill cube. So I'm going to bring 1 back. Oh, but Emily is not in the mission. I'm going to bring 1 back from Claire for movement. All right. So that we got it. So that was awesome. Away mission complete. That's 3 intel, I believe. 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Almost there. All right. So that's that. Let's go ahead and move the EOS at this point. So I don't want to go too far, but I also don't want these things to get at me. So here's the deal. If I were to move over here, then if the logic says these guys move towards intel, all the intel's on the right side of the board, they're going to attack me, most likely. They will. I can only move 1, and then I have 2 cubes. So I don't have a lot of movement anyways. So I think I don't want to get swarmed. If I move here, then 1, 2, that's such a waste of cubes if I don't get something. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do it. I would hate to not win this battle, which is possible because we don't have a lot of dice. And I've already used Claire or Emily's power, so I can't manipulate a dice. Okay. Oh, hold on a sec. We did this, and I put down this cube, and we can say that we were aiding that person there. So that's going to be my first objective right here. All right. Cool. Let's I really don't like this. Let's go 1 here. This might be really bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna move 1 and call it. All right, aliens are gonna move, so good luck. Let's see what happens. 4 towards me, so this one's gonna hit. This one's gonna hit, and then the Galagat. 4 towards me. This one's gonna hit. This is exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 what I was scared of. And then this is gonna go 3 towards Intel. It's already there. All right, so we have 2 Galagats that don't want to go in their home, and 2 Dexters. This is going to be probably the end of my game already. All right, so I have 2 shields. We're definitely going to use them. So we got 4 damage and 5 damage. I can't cover the 5 here, but I can cover it there. So I should cover that 5. That's a 50% chance. Man, I am just about to get destroyed. Why did I not run? I should have ran further away. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see. We need a 6. Yes, we need a 6 and we got it. Every single one of them missed. Oh my god, that's insane. Holy jeez. Wow. That was amazing. Literally was just about to end my game. And the 6. Fantastic. I don't ever want to be in that position again, so learn my lesson. But now, look at that. The universe is clear except for a single board. Until next time. Alright, so that's all the aliens. They did their thing, they attacked, and they all completely missed. Well, thank the pilot's invasive maneuvers. And let's go to the extinction. So we're going to go here. We're going to get $3. And then we're going to not deploy an asteroid field. We will deploy our aliens. So we'll redeploy the aliens. 16 and 4. Roly. 10 and 2. Oh boy. 17 and 4. 19 and 1. To the top. And then let's go ahead and redeploy. So 8. Three. If you're wondering what I'm doing, there's a alien deployment protocol that I'm following for what aliens come out. Ton of boards. Wow. Okay. Perfect. That's all that. Collected our money. Oh, we get $1 extra for our mining station that's out there, so that's nice. And there we go. Okay. So, bring back our characters. And bring back our cubes that we spent, that we used. Okay, cool. So, we're in a good spot now thanks to that. We're in a pretty good spot. So, what we're going to do is start getting ourselves into a fighting position while also trying to get some money. So we can warp down here. It's going to get me some level ups, which we really need. We need the engineer to level up for sure. So the engineer, first of all, we're going to buy some cubes. So 3, 6 cubes. We're going to buy 2 more for the engineer. And that's all the cubes. I'm not going to buy any more. Alright, so we did that. I really need to open up another room. That's why I'm fighting for that engineer, so we have a little bit more hull strength. Some people are going to get stressed soon too. So I would really like to get the commander up to that first stress marker. Yeah, I think the commander could take a level up at this point. And I will go ahead and augment it. Oh no, I'm going to wait to augment someone else's, and I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so the training is going to go up 1. Now I'm going to decide, do I want to go shield systems, morale stability, or strike commander? I feel like strike commander is going to be great because then I'm going to be more help if we're taking on a board. Stress relief cubes may be replenished during the crew action phase at a cost of 2. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go strike commander. Perfect. So that's that. As you'll notice right now too, if you played the first edition, normally I'd be grabbing an advanced room and like selecting an advanced room. That it's just that's gone now. It was way too much, and all of that advanced room stuff is a lot of it's baked into these augments anyways. So the fun is still there. It's just less decision matrix when it was really dragging the game down when you got to that first hex in your advanced room. Okay, so moving on, that's the commander's turn. The commander should have a assistant lying around somewhere. I don't know where I put them. There's that one. Oh, here they are. Hiding. Okay. So I feel like we're going to go ahead and train. Just going to unlock an extra dice because they're reversed. So there we go, we got our dice. It's a good position to be in. I really wish I could train, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to go to an away mission, and I'm going to bring the engineer with me. Because if I can score a mission and get a level up, if we can get this level up, that means the engineer can take it. But we only have 3 dice. So we're not going to complete the mission, but we could level up. We do have the ability to augment a dice as well. Oh, that sucks. So we got 2. I'm going to cancel that with the cube. We don't get to re-roll it, unfortunately. So we got the pill, which we needed, and we got a wild, which is going to give us $1. Now, before I use that, I think I do want to use the 3, knowing that we did so good. And I will turn this into a horn. Where is it? There we go. And that's going to give me the level up. Bam. That's going to give me a extra room that we can build. So there we go. So that's done. Didn't beat the mission, but we did get a level up, which is exactly what I wanted. And now, we still have some characters that can go. So we're going to go ahead and take the build a room action, now that we can, with the, you know what? No. They're going to sit out the side. We're going to use the assistant to build the room. And we're going to use a commander's cube to augment it. So now the room's only going to cost 1 less. And I feel like we should be building the engineering room. So we have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 because we get the discount of 1. So we're going to go ahead and build the engineering room. That's going to cost the $5 plus this cube. And then we're going to get to put some hull strength on there. And now what's going to happen is we're going to get some engineering equipment. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and we're going to gain a technology card. Place 1 skill cube, draw 2 technology cards, choose 1 to gain first reward, and discard the other. That's kind of fun, but I'm not using a warp cube to do that. So I'm just going to grab my technology. What did I get? So scrap value 1, reroll the d6 when the aliens retaliate. That's fun. Good to know. And then we're going to do that with the engineer as well, but we will be using a cube this time because I want to see what the instant rewards are, and that's exactly why I wanted to use the cube. So I'm not even going to look. I'm going to throw this one back to the discard pile. I'm going to take this one because the instant reward is a level up, and that's going to get me an extra dice. So there we go. 3 dice, 1 dice. And what does it do actually? So add +1 damage to a single damage card this round. So that's pretty cool, but it's got some value too. So you can scrap these cards at any time during the crew action phase for the money. So it's kind of like having a little bit of extra cash as well when you do this. So that puts us in a good position. All right, so now I'm feeling a little bit more confident about taking on some ships. Not quite yet a Vord ship, but definitely taking on some ships. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so let's just quickly see here. I need 2, 3. Where am I right now? I'm at 2. So I could do that. If I move here, that's my first sequence. So I'm going to do that. Everybody's gone, right? Yeah, there's no characters left. We have no shields, but we're fine for now. So we're going to go 2 to 3. That's going to complete this first sequence on Claire's. So that was one movement. Um, I will use one cube to go the extra distance and get the level up because that's important. And I will actually use that level up on the security officer. And the reason being is I want to unlock more shield storage for the future. And I also unlock an extra damage card during battles, so it'll make battles a lot easier. So that'll be fun. We'll get the pilot going up there. It's just right now we're playing in the middle of the board. I'm not too worried about zipping out too far. Okay, cool. So that's everybody. And I am going to sit there. So we're just going to hang out there. I think we have some nice distance. We may get attacked by two Dexters, but it's a little bit more rare. These guys are definitely not attacking. So we're in a good spot. Let's go ahead and sit and call it the aliens movement phase. So all the Dexters are going to go 4 towards the nearest intel. So that would be right here. So 1, 2. This new mouse is fast. And then 4 towards intel. So this one has a choice. It could go and hang out with this ship, or it could go hang out with that ship. So the rules state always the lowest galaxy. Or in this case, we've also changed the terminology. It's sector. So the galaxies are. You have to read the rules to see the explanation. But an astrophysicist or something who was a fan of the game had a comment about our labeling. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense. I'm not going to argue the. All right, so moving on. We did all that. Aliens did their movements. Nobody attacked. It was kind of a quiet year, which we like. I forgot one thing, by the way. The commander used their cube to do this, which brings me up to 1 intel here. So that's going to go boop and give me my first progress, which is crazy. I'll have a long ways to go, so we'll see. I really need to start engaging some ships or doing something. Hitting these things. What is this one? 5? It's not so bad either. Yeah, going down and engaging these ships would be a good idea. Okay, cool. So, moving on. Yeah, extinction phase. So we're going to go up here. We're going to deploy an asteroid field at 4 and 2. And then we're also going to get $3. So our money is actually pretty tight right now. +1 for the actual mine. And then we're going to deploy these alien ships. So it looks like 13 and 2. Uh, 19 and 2. I forgot to move this guy. I believe it was 4 towards. So 1, 2, 3. What was Galaxy 4? All right. Sorry, just moving back to deploying ships now. 19 and 3. It's busy up there. 1 and 4. That is going to hit me. That is no fun. But luckily, we have a lot of health. It's going to hit. So 2, it's going to hit me for 5 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Let's redeploy. So one of these. these. All right, there we go. So bring back characters. I feel like I didn't deploy this. Wow, if I would have given it a shield. So there we go. We have one shield. All right. Event. So we're in a new region. We're in the Borealis region. So you must re-synchronize the primary auto sequence. The resulting decay will cause, during the crew action phase, if you take repair the EOS action, you must roll your dice count. Each stress result increases your stress, and each gear result adds one repair extra hull to the repair. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to do that anyways, because we're in a good health. Well, actually, we do need to repair the engine room. So yeah, maybe just one repair. We'll see. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this comes back here. Are we in a fighting? We're going to be fighting soon. All right. I'm automatically going to level up Claire because I want that extra movement. Oh, before I do this, I think I'm also going to buy an afterburner cube. So we can have two. So we did that, level up. And dice would be awesome. Killing ships, getting credits is awesome too. So I'm just thinking about where I want to go, what I want to do. Got two dice. Yeah, I'm going to level up and I'm actually going to use their one cube to augment this. Hope that we can get an extra level up. Yeah, we didn't, but good times. So I'll go up there. So now, after an EOS attack, gain 2 credits for each ship I've defeated. So that's cool. I'm going to get some shields. So we're going to go here. And I'm going to get some more shields. And even more shields. There we go. We're full. And then we're going to go ahead and do a repair action. So repair the EOS. So that's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3. But now I have to roll my dice count, which is 2. Get 1 wild. So that's not a gear icon. But I'm going to go down 2 stress. I'm going to save that stress. I like saving the 2s. And then what I'm going to do is engineering. During an ES attack, reroll up to 2 skill dice. That's awesome. Oh, instant reward. Level up. Bam, 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 bam. Who was that? That was the right here. Awesome. So we'll take that. Okay, so we've leveled up. That was fantastic. And who we have left? We have Claire, or Emily, sorry. And Emily is going to like the idea of having some tech. I like the idea of away missions as well. I only have 2 dice, and yeah, let's go ahead and do the tech. Should we augment it? No, I only have 2. Alright, so reroll a skill dice that shows a -1 stress result. Okay, that's fun. Oh, it's a reward. $2. I'll take it. 2 million space bucks. Alright, moving on. So there we go. Everybody's done their stuff and things. This is discarded, right? Yeah. Sure, discard pile. Let's go ahead. So my idea was to try to get the mining station out there. However, I'm getting money through tech cards, and I'm probably getting more money. It's just obviously I have to scrap them. But I have money, so I have 4. How much money do I have? If I were to scrap 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bucks. We got money. All right. We might need to scrap some of that because we need to get some more afterburner cubes, because I think it's going to make more sense to go down this way now. I really want to make a move this time, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 if we can, which we can. So we got 2, 1, 2. Take the skill, and I'm going to give that skill to right here. I'm going to go Hull Integrity Specialist, so we can get those rooms going and we can get stronger ships. So there we go. So that was 2, and then I'm going to go 3, 4. So there's 2 cubes there. 3, 4. And we're going to go ahead and battle this board. Before, the rewards were like grabbed, and it's not like that anymore. You just do the battle, and if you win the battle, you're going to get whatever's there. So we want to win this. Oh, this is a really nice battle too, because we're going to get some intel. So we have passed 3 damage cards. So there we go. And there's our ship. Move these over here. This is security. This will be pilot. And this will be commander. Here's all our dice. Alright, so what do we get? This was security, pilot. So it looks like we're taking 1 stress here and 1 stress on commander. Alright, we can definitely do something with these dice. I'd be shocked if we can't. Just moving them up so I can see. Alright, so we need to do 3 damage. Any of these cards will do it. And we have a pill, and a pill, and a gear, and a warp. So that'll do 3 damage, triggering that card, killing this ship, giving us a credit, and giving us 3 intel. 1, 2, 3. And we defeated an alien ship in combat, so we are also going to gain 2 credits. We're going to gain 2 more credits for defeating that ship. So that's going to go over here. And then we're also going to gain 4 intel. Perfect. Almost. And everyone's going to get their dice back. Awesome. So that was a battle, and we're sitting here. So no more cubes. That's as far as I can move. That's the round. So we're going to go ahead and move the alien ships now. And I believe we have a bit of everything on the table. So let's go ahead and just draw top cards. And the dexters 4 towards me. So these guys are going to go without the token. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is there any more? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. And I actually don't have any Galagats out. We do have some boards. 3 towards things. So this is stacked. 3. Wow. It's almost like off limits at this point. There's no way we're taking that on. Alright, cool. So that's the alien ship movement. Nobody reached me. And now we're going to go ahead and do the extinction. So this is getting to be quite... so we're getting 2 credits. Alright. 2 credits. Yeah, I'm already noticing some things. Okay, so moving on. I'm going to deploy alien ships. Oh, I also get a credit, sorry, for the mining station. So the first alien ship is going to be 5 and 5. 3 and 1. 4 and 1. 16 and 3. Had to double check. Alright, 11, there we go. Cool. Bring our characters back. We are in the Southern region. What's my next set? 3, 4, 5. I haven't been paying enough attention to the missions. 3. That'd be 3, 4, 5. Or 3, 4, 5. I guess I could do that. Yeah, because I don't want to go up there anyways. I'll do that. That'll trigger that. This is just augmenting. I need to start augmenting. And what was his again? His was defeat 2 Vord class. Yeah, we'll get there. We could probably target that one at one point. Thing is they're all going to slowly just move here. And once they bundle. They'll never break apart. So there's that. Okay. Do I want to buy any cubes? I do. I want to do 3, 6. Yeah, this is. Scrap this for two credits. Scrap this for 2 credits as well. 3, 6, 9. Actually, I'm going to save some money because we're about to open another room. 2, 3, 6, $7. 3, 6. The recon station would be huge because of the hull strength it provides. 3, 6, 9. All right, we're good. We're good. This is spent, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's, yeah, I'm going to build a room, so we're good. First things first is I really want to get the commander to level up. So the commander is going to level up. This is a very crucial reason because the commander now, oh, it says also I can replenish these things for the cost of 2, which 3, 6. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the commander's going to level up. So what happens is in the game there's going to be these puzzle pieces. And every time you reach a puzzle piece, everyone will slot it in to their track, giving you more stress, ability to take more stress. So we'll lock that in. All right. Yeah, in the actual physical game, this is a lot easier to do. All right, cool. So that's done. That was the commander, and now we're going to go ahead and do the engineer. The engineer is going to take some gear and augment it so that we can get a star. I just need to make sure that this is even worth it because we have 1, 2, 3. No, it's too late. I failed this mission because there's not enough time to complete it. We're too far up, so I'm not going to bother augmenting. And we're just going to take what we get, which is scrap value 3. Reroll all our skill dice. That's fun. All right. And then extra dice would be nice. We're going to go on an away mission. In fact, it's going to be the engine. We're just going to assist. And then we will use one of our cubes, which will allow us to participate and roll 1 more advanced dice. So we'll roll 1 of their advanced dice. And here's the away mission. Let's go, let's go. So we got 1 stress. Alright, so we got a wild. We got this, which is going to bring a cube back for commander, and then that's it. So we only got to the second tier, unfortunately. Yeah. It was a hard mission anyways. So there we go. That's that. That goes back to the dice pool. That goes there. And have shields all over, which is good. Mr. Reward. Oh, our shield is full. We can't take anymore. Reroll 1 skill dice during any skill. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take it. And why didn't we? I'm such an idiot. We're gonna switch that around. The engineer was supposed to go and get training. Yeah. The engineer's gonna get training. This is gonna go back. So the engineer was supposed to get training so that we could go like this, get that. And now with that, we can build a room. And then this person was going to build a room. And the commander was going to augment that room. Oh, it looks like it's already happened. Am I in the wrong spot? That probably just didn't get moved from last time. So, bam, and then back. And then we're going to take the discount. So we got 3, 6, $7. So we will take the cargo bay. I'm really just taking this at this point because, you know what, I'm going to take the mining. It's not, at least it's not too late to get some money. Mining. And because we did that, we're going to go up 1 here. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's everything. Yep, that's everything. That's all the people. Okay, so now it's time to engage some serious fights. So we're going to want to go here, 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 and then here. Sort of the goal. So that we can complete this sequence. Again, I don't know if I'm too late. I haven't been paying attention. It might be too late to even do that mission. But let's try it. So 3, 4, 5. So that would be 3. I'm going to click 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes up. 4. So that was my 2 movement. And then 3 more. Or 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. To engage these 2. Big money, big money. We want to kill the 2 so we can get $4. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna roll, everyone's rolling. Are we still only 1 dice for the pilot? We are. Let's go ahead and roll. Alright, so the pilot's getting 1 stress. The security's getting 2. And 1 over there. Alright. What do we got here? We got this. Looks like we got 2 here. And then 1 here. Alright, what do we got here? Reroll 1 skill dice during any skill dice roll. This guy's worth 4. Yeah, reroll skill dice. Reroll the d6. During EOS attack, reroll up to 2 skill dice. We're going to use this. And we're going to reroll. You know what? I only need to reroll 1 skill dice. So let's go ahead and take this one. You know what? If I use this, no, sorry. I'm going back. I'm actually going to use this one, and I'm going to reroll these 2 skill dice, which gives me 2 pills. Which also, if I reroll those, because I don't have to take that stress anymore. And who was the other one that took the stress? It was the pilot, I believe. So now we got 2 pills, which is awesome. So there's 2 pills, 2 horns, or horns, 2 warps. So that's 4 damage that can be applied here to kill that guy. This one just needs 2 damage. Two damage there. Seeing if there's a way I can do this. Unless I reroll. Alright, we're good. We'll do this one here. It's going to take him out. It's going to be 4 intel. And there's nothing else I can do, unfortunately. That took all that. And I can't do this one. So yeah, he's going to retaliate. I'm going to use some shields. Might as well. I'll use 2. We'll block the 4 and the 5. So yeah, we blocked it. Nice. So these are gone. And we will attack again. So we'll bring those cards over there. And then we have, oh, sorry about that. 1, 2 dice here. 1 dice for pilot. 1 dice, 2 dice for the engineer, and 2 dice for the commander. Just wondering why I have extra dice here. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, because, yeah, the commander's actually got extra dice. Alright, so commander's taking 2 stress. And that's it, actually, so everyone else is good. Alright, we just need 2 damage. It's so easy. Let's do this. So we can do that. That. Done. Dead. So that's going to give me $1. And 2 intel. 1, 2. It's going to push that up. And that's good. We'll get the dice back. Alright. So that was the attack. These guys are going back to their home. Do I want to move? Do I want to do anything else? I have 1 afterburner. I don't think this guy's gonna come at me. If these guys come at me, I'm kind of okay. I kind of want to take them on though, so yeah, we're gonna sit right here. We're gonna sit. We have so much hull. Our ship is a tank, so we're good. All right. Um, let's go ahead. Oh, we killed 2 ships, and because of the thing that's $4, because of the commander, or sorry, the security specialist. Didn't take out any boards yet. That's coming. In fact, I think we could actually take one on if everyone was at full stress. All right, so moving on. We just did all the things. We just attacked. Aliens are going to come at us now, so we need to. So 2 towards EOS. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Oops. 1, 2. That's all of them. And then Galagat, 4 towards EOS. That's actually going to hit. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Just one. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's it. And then 3 towards FRB. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be smallest. So 1, 2, 3. Right? Was that 3 towards? Yeah, 3. And then any others. So this one's going to go here. And yeah, this is just never ever going to be obtainable. That's pretty wild. All right. Cool. So we have one alien ship attacking us. Do I want to use a shield? I might as well. I'm going to use 2 shields. And we're going to go 6 and 4. 5. Oh man, that sucks. So 5 damage plus 3. 8 damage. That sucks. Well, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That's done. All the ships have moved. Now we will redeploy. This universe is getting busy. It looks like 6 and 3. Uh, 10 and 1. Are you kidding me? That's insane. 1 and 3. 2 and 5. All right. That's been redeployed. We did that. We didn't do the extinction. That's $2 plus 1 for our asteroid. And we didn't do the asteroid field. Looks like 16 and 1. All right. Cool. So bring back the peeps. Bring back our people. Bring back the cubes. I feel like I'm missing a. There it is. all the things, and then that's it, new round. Let's go ahead and draw a Borealis card. Oh, this is gone. So, roll for location and place an asteroid field. Uh-oh. Asteroids do no damage this round. That's fantastic. Nine and 2. Alright, definitely don't go up there. We're just never going up there. Alright, so we are no-brainer. We are leveling up, finally, the pilot to get their second basic dice. We're going to go ahead and seek some treatment and go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And I feel like we should probably do some more treatment in other places as well. We also need to repair, so let's go ahead and do the repairs. And we will use a cube. That's going to be 2 additional repairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. And then well, that's fun. We will do an upgrade to go here, which is going to unlock our virus token, which I'll show you guys how that works when we get to a battle. We still have a room we can build as well. Or no, we already built 2 rooms. We built 1 to start, and then 2 here, yeah. So where's this one from? 2. I don't know why I have this weird extra room thing here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. How many rooms have we built? No, we built 3. Okay, I just didn't move it up. I get it. Okay, cool. All right. Shields. Tell them to watch some shields. 1, 2, 3 shields. Oh, wow, it generates 2 tokens per thing. That's funny. All right. I wasn't reading correctly. Totally forgot about that. All right, let's go ahead and do another away mission. Oh, this one should be doable. I hope so. Alright, so we got a wild, and we got a horn. So somebody's getting a level up, and it's going to be the pilot. And the pilot at this point needs the warp runner. So moving through an asteroid field reduces damage by half, so that's good. And we also get 2 intel for completing that easy mission. Alright. Yeah, with our dice now, we're almost in the position that we could confidently be doing those, but the year is getting. So here's our this is what we're gonna do. Okay, I get it. First things first, though, I think that I needed to augment an ability, and I never did. So let's just say that the commander did that to augment the ability of the away mission that we just did, which is going to do BAM, which is going to give me 1 extra intel here, but more importantly, it's going to complete the mission and give us 5 intel. So that's huge. So 5 intel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We needed that. I forgot that we did this sequence as well the last turn. So this time around we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, that doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like that I have to go backwards and land here for nothing. I really just wanted to blast straight and get all this stuff, which is more important. And then that's going to get me a board. Okay, let's do that. So, yeah. I'm going to spend some cubes. I'm going to start one. We're still in. Their cubes are worth half, so it's only 2 credits. So let's go 2, 4, 6. That's 3 cubes. 2 cubes. Let's do that because I'm going to want to start rescuing as we roll stress. And then I'm also going to go 3, 3 to do 2 here. Right there. And then another 3. I'm gonna spend all my money because we should at this point. There's 2 left over. Okay, that feels good. That feels good. All right, let's go ahead and draw an event. Or did we draw this event? Roll for location, place an asteroid field. I think we already did that. We got 2, 3, 4. We have not. Yeah, we did. We totally did. I think I forgot one round to draw an event, but that happens. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to move here first. And we're going to take on a Dexter. I'm just going to put it right here. You know what? No, keep it there. So, rolling dice, rolling dice, rolling dice, rolling dice. Alright, so we have 1 stress, we'll take it. 1 stress, I'm going to take it. 1 stress, we're going to take it. 2 stress, I'm not going to take it. It's a lot of stress for a little ship. Alright, so we got these icons. And then these icons. Let's see what we can do here. I just need 3, so this would be the best target. So that would be that, and a pill. He's dead. So that's going to give me 3 intel. 1, 2, 3. Plus $1. Plus $2 for my commander, or my security guy. And that's that. Moving on, this is dead. We started here, right? Yeah. So that's 1 movement, 2 movement. We're going to take on a ward. It's going to take some multiple rounds, but this is going to be worth it. We need to do as much damage as we can. Alright, so we got 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're all. Oh, there's a 6 there. It's not so bad. We got to do 15 damage, so it's a lot. It's going to take some multiple rounds. This is the pilot. Alright, let's do this. going to bring these dice up here. Get ready for the big attack. Man, we're gonna have to use some cards here. Reroll d6. We don't have any cards. Crap. Well, I can manipulate one dice if I need to. So much stress, everybody. This. We could do 3. Anyways, let's apply. Let's save. We're going to take 1 stress. Oh, that stress would have been here. Okay, so we're going to save the 2. And then the 1 is going to be taken. So 1 taken here. Engineer. Oh, that's not fun. 1 taken here. And 1 taken over here. It's the worst. Not a good roll. Alright, so we have warp, we have wild and a wild, and a gear. So if I do warp, yeah, we'll do warp, wild, wild, do 3 damage. So there's 3 damage. That's very little. And I'm not going to do anything else after that. So 3 damage. And now it's going to retaliate, and I think I will use a shield on 3. Screw it, and the 4. So it's going to hit me with a 5, so it's going to do 7 damage. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I can't do that. Because I can't take my engines offline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because if I do win this, I need to move still. Alright, so there we go. He just hit us, and that sucked. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to fight again. Alright, so let's just keep these. Here's the combat specialist, or sorry, the security. Security. Pilot. Engineer. Commander. Alright, so we're going to block 2. And that means that pilot is taking 1. It's not looking good. 4 would be nice to do. Horn. That's it, probably. We have a gear. Got a bunch of warps. Oh, we have a pill. Alright, we can do 3 damage. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9. If we do that. Might as well. So there's, I'm going to add these. It's going to add two damage. So that's 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. We'll use this. There we go. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 damage. And now it's going to retaliate. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use 2 shields. Sort of our last. Not having the characters with their advanced skill dice is really hurting me in this battle right now. Alright, so here's the commander, here's the pilots, and here, or sorry, commander's over here. Let's do security, pilot. Oh man, really? Alright, so we got 1, we're going to take it. Here we have to take it, which is very unfortunate. We got 2 here. Block the 2 so we don't do that. And then we have 1 over here. And we really want to do this 4 damage if we can. So here's a gear. Here's a horn. Here's a wild. And then throw these away. And let's change the pilots because you were about to go down to a gear. That's doing the 4 damage. So there's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. He's at 13. Alright, he's going to fight back. And he's going to hit me for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage. And then we will attack again. 1, 2, 3. Come on, guys. Let's do something good with our lives. Okay, so here we got 1 stress, and we're stressed out, so he's going to go down, and then the pilot's going to go down, and the commander is going to go down 1. We better be able to cover at least something. I don't think we can. Gear. Gear. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, we got 2 pills. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it with this one. Yes. So that's enough. Yes. That is enough. So that's going to be 6 intel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's push that up. Plus we're going to get 1 star here. Wow. And then that's discard. That was a lot of resources. Yeah, really going into that battle not having dice to roll, advanced dice to roll. That was it. That was the thing. Okay, cool. So all that's taken care of. And now we can still move. So we've only moved 1, 2. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So that's going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And and then another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, it's getting close. But I'm like way over on the end of the world now. It's gonna take some I don't know what it's gonna take yet, but yeah, it's so close. All right, now I'm stop looking ahead. Okay, so we did that. Now we're gonna do the aliens moving. 4 towards us. Towards FRBs, smallest, so it'd be 1. And that's it. And then finally these guys, the Armada, 3 towards us. This will be fun. 1, 2, 3. They move. There's no way we're taking that on. I'm just gonna run from that at all costs. I need to get that pilot's. Oh, it's so far away. It's like I need the pilot's warp gate, but it's not gonna happen. Not this round. Oh, I forgot too. I had the virus. Oh man. See, that's the hard part about playing solo is just the things you gotta remember. All right, we're moving all the ships. We just got attacked by a Dexter, and this could be the nail in our coffin. We have no shields, and it's gonna hit us for 3, so 4 damage plus 3, so 4, 7 damage. I think that's it. I think that's game over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Literally have 1 hull point left on our ship before we explode. 1 hull point. Wow. All right, let's get these dice back to their owners. It could happen that these ships just redeploy right on me, so we'll see what happens. So 1 and 1. Oops. 14 and 1. 14 and 1. 15 and 6, and it did land right on me. Oh my god. And now we're gonna just cross our fingers that it's a 6. If not, it's game over right now. Game over. 4 damage. So this guy came out of nowhere. That's game. Should we flip? Oh, it's such a big table, it's not as fun to flip. It just kind of falls. That's funny. All right, cool. I don't need to play anymore. I've got some notes here that I've been thinking about. I think it would have been close. I honestly think not getting some of those advanced dice out sooner, probably didn't help. So yeah, I'm gonna decompose whatever the word is, debrief myself, go over some notes. But yeah, fun times. Super happy. I'm loving it. I'm loving the new features. So that's it for now. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer. And if you guys want to play this, I'm gonna get it. Just give me an email or message me on randomworldgames.com, and I'll find a way to open up the demo, the board, the game to you guys on TTS. Cool. Thanks, everyone.